A little disclaimer for today's Reiki healing session. Today's video topic is going to be very sensitive because we're going to be diving into our relationship with our parents to open the door of forgiveness and love to attract, healthy relationships into our life. But if you're not ready to have this meeting with your parents and to open up to forgiveness, I suggest you come back another time. But however, if you're ready to take charge of your life and start living from your heart center and opening up to forgiveness, to love, to stepping into your power and become a super attractor, make sure you stay throughout this entire video because our Reiki healing session today is going to be very powerful. We're going to the beginning. Hey Sunshine, welcome back to my channel. And for those who don't know me, my name is Leticia and I am a spiritual healing coach and Reiki master. So I say that today's topic is very sensitive because it is a sensitive topic for me. I have struggled a lot throughout my life with self-love and forgiveness for years. I noticed that in my relationships, any type of relationship that you could think about, I was constantly trying to force, people to protect me or looking for protection and people to put me first. And, this even interfered with my parenting for, back in my younger ages. And it comes down to that the people that I was seeking to protect me, the most important relationship in my life, these people didn't, protect me the way I was supposed to be protected. So I felt really abandoned. And this is why I want to create this video for people who, like me, have struggled throughout their life with safety and self-love because of the relationship, or they grew up, the relationship with their parents, or they grew up in an abusive or unstable home as children. Our parents are the foundation of our life. Since the moment we touch planet Earth, we depend on our parents. We depend on our parents, for protection, for bathing us, for feeding us, for taking care of us, because when we're babies, we cannot do nothing. So when we're born in unstable homes and homes that have a lot of unbalanced energies, and our parents are going through their own inner challenges or whatever the case is, that reflects on us. And our subconscious mind at that time is absorbing information. So whatever are we getting from our parents is the story that we are creating in our life. For example, both of my parents at the time when I was born, they was, in the streets, they was partying, they was, as a couple, they was not stable, they were literally drug abusers, and all these things, was teach to me. And I would say the first memories I had with my mother are not pleasant. I remember things with my mother that I don't even want to mention here, despite that I have forgived. But all of this was implanted into me, and it carried on later into my life, and it really affected my relationships. It even affected my parenting for my adult children. For instance, with my daughter, I used to be really obsessively protected over her. There's a lot of things that she didn't get to do in her childhood because I would not allow them. But then later on, when I started my healing process, I came to realize that I was raising my children based on my own fears, my inner child, that need of feeling protected or somebody putting me first. I was just discharging all that energy into my children, So they also have work to do, forgiving me. Not that long ago, I told them they must forgive the parent that I was, let's say around 12, 13 years ago. Also, like 12, 13 years ago. That's not me no more. We had a serious conversation because I could see, how these things also had manifested into their life and into their relationship. But me talking to them now, they have to do their inner work and release. And it could be even challenging, because I am a single parent, and most of the years in their childhood I was also a single parent, so they have a lot that they need to work in with. And when it comes to my love life, I really struggled a lot because I was always looking for a partner. Now I realize that I was always looking for a partner just to protect me, because I never felt protected. Looking for a partner to put me first, because I never had nobody to put me first. And I think because I had this mentality in my inner, I wasn't self-aware of it. That's what I was attracting, similar people and similar attention to what I was getting with my parents. Honey, so if this video found you, it's because there's still wounds, parental wounds, that you must release and forgive. And I know it could be difficult because I've been there. There was a time in my life where I even felt, I don't even want to say it, that I felt that I hated my dad. There was a lot of things, a lot of verbal abuse in my childhood with my father. I didn't see my mom for over 20 something years. I didn't see my mom since I was 5 years old, all the way until I was like 31, 32 years old. She did not grow up in my life. And the little bit of memories that I have of her is her using drugs or insulting me. I don't have really good memories of her either. And then when she comes back into my life, I'm thinking that, my mom is finally in my life. We're gonna have a good relationship and create all that I didn't create, but it wasn't like that. It happens to be that my mom is still very hurt for a lot of things in her life, and now I see it, and now I honor her, and I value and I understand that she was only acting based on her reality for that time and still into this present moment. I love her. I come to realize that I love that lady so much, and I have deeply forgive her, and I am so grateful, that she gave me life. I was a C-section baby. They had to cut her body open to bring me into this world. I honor these things with her, and it really took me a lot to find forgiveness with her, and with my father as well. When my father fell really deep into drugs, there was time I didn't see my father for 2-3 days, in a row, and me and my brother was just in my grandparents' house, and that's when my grandfather used to take advantage, not to get into that topic, so it's a really sensitive. I say it and I feel like crying because I'm so proud of myself for coming into this peaceful with my parents and also see the broken in them. So if you had parents where you were abused, where they wasn't there for you, try going deep and see their childhood, because my parents also didn't have an easy childhood. I could see why their life ended up, the way it did. So that also guided me into forgiveness and realizing that everything that I had created into this moment in my life comes back to them, to the relationship I had with them, to the life I created with them. But then my spiritual awakening brought me into awareness that all of that truly doesn't matter. It was only an experience to bring me back, to being aware of who I am, to being present, to remember my power, to remember what is the purpose of being on this planet, which is to experience love. You are love, honey. So I want to invite you to just surrender, come into peace with your parents, start creating your life from within. Start opening to forgiveness and to the love that's inside of you. And once you start this process, you automatically are going to start healing the relationships in your life. You're going to find your worth. You're going to see what you deserve. And you're going to start attracting. You're going to disconnect completely from the physical world, because whatever happens out there is just happening. It's only a creation of what you have in your heart. So this is why it's really important for us to start doing our inner work. So one of the first things to start, doing this inner work and releasing is really detaching yourself from that story, from your childhood story. You are not the story. In fact, this is one of the principles from Dr. Dyer. You're not the story, honey. So when you detach yourself from this story, you're allowing space, you're allowing love to come into yourself, because you no longer identify yourself with your experiences that are not made of love. Identifications that you have created from these past stories, from your childhood with your parents, view that they also have their struggles. People who are abusers only means that they were abused as well. As horrifying a crime may seem, that person who committed the crime is because at some point in their life they were a victim. That was taught to them. But this is your opportunity for you to detach yourself, from that story and start creating from within and releasing and allowing yourself to forgive and open up to love and be the abundant being that you are, because you are abundant. You are worthy exactly as you are right now, and you deserve the most loving and healthy relationships there is on this planet. But it starts from zero. It starts from going back to healing our parent wounds, to letting go of that story, to letting go of identification, to realize that you are only loved and that you are only blessed. But it starts with you, honey. It starts with you accepting and choosing to live from within, and choosing love, and choosing forgiveness, and choosing abundance. That's all it takes for you to choose and self-love and self-worth. It's all about what you choose and how you want to view, this world. There is realities where you are happy, where you are abundant, where you don't identify yourself with anything. Tap into that energy, and I know you know what I'm talking about because you can feel it in your heart. That's why this video found you. From your higher self, from spirit guides, from the universe, your own self attracted me to give you this message. So it's time to release, my love, because at the end, what can you gain by not forgiving your parents? What are you attracting into your life? Does it help you? It doesn't. And if you're viewing these videos, I know that you had a rough childhood. Just cut it. It doesn't even matter at this point. It doesn't matter if you don't give it worth, if you don't give it power. Just have to release it, honey, and start living from within. Now I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button, so you could get in contact with my videos every week that I will upload that will help you, achieve a higher awareness and acknowledge your inner power and start living your life from your inside world, so you can become a magnet and attract anything that you desire by understanding that you are already abundant, by being happy now, regardless of what's going on in your outside, regardless of what happened in your past. All of that shit is bullshit. Just disconnect from it, because if you tap into who you truly are, you're going to realize that shit don't matter at all. At all, babe. Welcome, sunshine, to our Reiki healing session. I want to invite you to find a comfortable position, one where you can relax, surrender, and let this beautiful life force energy flow through your body. Now I want you to take some deep breath in and out, to be present, to ground yourself in the here and now, to offer gratitude for the air that enters your lungs. When you're ready, take a deep breath in, breathing in from your stomach and exhaling with guardian angel to protect you and guide you in this healing session. Now I want you to take a minute to set an intention of what is that you truly seek to benefit from with this healing session. To forgive our parents, to let go of the grudges, to open our heart, to elevate to the highest frequency so we can attract into our life healthy relationships that are aligned with our beliefs. Let this same energy ball ground you into Mother Nature, into this life force energy that lives inside of you. Open your heart. Let your heart be the key in this healing session for forgiveness. Now I want you to visualize that you are standing in front of your parents, both of them, or whatever parent you feel the most that you need to let go of and forgive. Just release. Take a moment to feel your presence and their presence in this space, in this sacred space. And while we do so, I will be cleansing the energy between you and your parents. Allow this sacred sage to do its magic of cleaning and releasing, connecting us to the divine of love, to the divine of kindness, to the divine of forgiveness. Now this is your time to express and let your heart speak to your parents. Release right now, even if you feel like crying or you feel anger. Let the emotion be there, express it. If you feel like yelling, yell. This is your time to release. Calling in the angels, archangels of love to guide you in this moment for releasing. Making a big bubble of love to send your way. Fire. Speak it all out. This is the opportunity the universe is giving you to release, to forgive, to open up, because you are worthy of healthy relationships. You are worthy of letting go of your past and not identifying yourself no more with that story. It is not you. You are a being of love. You are a being of light. Now I want you to take a minute to hug it out with your parents. Give them a straight, loving, sincere hug for understanding, for releasing, for cutting the cord to this wisdom and love, and free yourself. Beautiful sunshine. As soon as you're ready, start coming back to your body. And I'm gonna be cleansing you really quick or sending you love energy while you come back with this loving course of love. Let this energy penetrate your heart. Sunshine, I want to remind you to subscribe to my channel, to like this video and share it with those who you feel could benefit from. Remember that I love you and I am very proud of you. Namaste. Till next time, sunshine.